Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Sparkling Scents. It's Michelle here, your independent Scentsy consultant. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you've been here sticking around, thank you so much. And I am going to share in today's video our fan diffusers. And I wanted to show you the different ones that we have. And Baylor wants to say hello. So let's take a peek here at Baylor. Say hello. You gonna say hi right now? You gonna say hi in the video? You don't want to say hi now? You wanted to come up here. Yeah? Did you want to say hello? Look at everybody. Everybody wants to see you. You gonna look? Look up there. Look right there. Say hi, everyone. I'm Baylor. Yeah. I'm 2 years old, huh? You say hello. You're so soft and cuddly and all cleaned up, except you're a little dirty. Huh. Okay, you say hi to everybody. There you go. That was your appearance. Now what you want to do? You want to help smell the scents with Mama? Okay. What about this one? He's so precious. Yeah, you want to say hello, but you can't stay up here because we got to do a video and everybody wants to see what's going on with these diffusers. Huh? Yeah. You want to say hey? You want to say nothing? Okay. See what he does. So, back to what I was saying was we have four different types of the fan diffusers. So if you don't know what our fan diffusers are, they actually, it's kind of like, you have like some that you can put, okay, you got to get down, babe. We have tabletop fan diffusers that you can actually put on the table. We also have a plugged in one and an on the go one. So I'm going to share with you what these are. So these are the tabletop fan diffusers, which you might not be able to see too well here. And this is just showing you from the catalog, but just so you can have an idea. Then we also have this one here, which is called a mini fan diffuser, and that's on the go. That one you can also take in your car, take it with you anywhere. Actually, any of these you can take with you. And they are, actually, they call this one on the spot now, the little one, but I'm going to show it to you. But anyhow, and then we also have our new Scentsy Go and a Scentsy Go Solid. So the Scentsy Go Solid is, they had this is still available. The Scentsy Go, this one here, we used to have another one that looked like this that had 16 LED lights, but we don't have that one anymore. They switched out to this one, which is a smaller size, and I'm hoping that's only comes in black. So I'm hoping that in the spring there may come out with another one with a different, like brighter colors or something like that, because I don't really like the dark colors too much. But then this is your wall fan diffuser. So you can see just what that is. And it plugs into the wall. So let me just go and show you what they are. So to start out with our wall fan diffuser, this is what it looks like. So it comes with the base and it comes with a top. Okay. And inside you can see the little fan there. And it's just like a fan, like a ceiling fan, like a tabletop fan, box fan, or however, whatever you call them. And it just circulates the air, and then the scent comes out. So with these diffusers that we call them, they're not oil diffusers. They take our pods. So I'll show you our little pods here. Our pods come 2 per pack. They're about $10 each, I think, and they have scented beads in them. Okay, so these are awesome though, because they do throw a lot of scent. Okay, now with any scent item, whether it's a wax bar, a pod, or whatever, they're, depending on the scent, it's going to be, some are going to be stronger than others, some are going to be a little on the lighter side as far as scent. So it just depends on which scent you get, and then what your thoughts are on it, because it could be a really strong scent, but to you, it may be a little more medium scent smell. So it just depends on your nose and what you prefer. So, I may smell a scent and I may be like, whoa, that's like way too strong. You may smell it and be like, oh, that's not bad. That's, you know, you like that. And then I may have one that's too light and I want it stronger, so it just depends. So that's going to come into play depending on how many pods you put into the little or fan diffusers. Okay, so with this is you don't have to worry about, this is like a hard plastic kind of base. So if you drop it or kick it, that is, you're going to kick it. But if you run into it, you're not going to harm it. If you have kids and you're worried about wax, spilling in high traffic areas where you don't want to put a mini warmer there, like in a mud room, walking through the laundry room or something, this is great to have. And it's like I said, like a hard type plastic here. So this comes in a different, let's see, it has a different shade to it. So when you get this one, this is the plugged in wall diffuser, you get the base and the top. Okay, and that's how you do it. It has a little rubber piece right here that where the top clicks into. Okay, and it grabs it and keeps it sturdy, so it doesn't fall out. On the bottom, you're going to see it just has some pretty little flowers there. And you also have this, the plug, and you have a little button down here. So this plug, if you press the button and then turn this, you could turn this to whichever way your outlet is. Okay, so that's a neat feature, I think, because depending on where some outlets are so wonky, they may be upside down and you're like, oh, wait a minute now. So you don't want to put it in upside down, and it's the same with our mini warmers too. The bases have this where you can switch, turn the plug. So that's, I think, is a neat feature. Let's see, and then you just press the button in, and like I said, turn it around or whichever way your plug is facing. Then what you're going to do, all you're going to do is take your 2 pods, 1 or 2 pods, like we said, and you're going to pop 1 or 2 in. This takes 2, so you could do 1 or 2, depending, like I said, on the scent throw and what you think is strong enough. And then you're just going to take your top and you're going to pop that on and just push it down, and that's it. Then you plug it into your wall, and then you turn the light on. So let me see. I have a plug here. Let's see. I don't know if this one has, yeah, this one does it. So once you turn it on, its fan is going to start moving underneath and then start circulating the air up to get the scent out. But also I wanted to smell the bottom to see if anything was coming out there, but and then once you have the pods in, they're not falling out because there's a little, it kind of covers where the pod is at, so they won't fall out. Then so this one doesn't have a night light to it, because I have one of these in my camper, and it has the light that shines down. This one was an older one where it didn't have the light, but people were loving these, so they wanted to have these as a nightlight, which is really cool. So a lot of like the Disney ones and the other ones that we have in the different styles, like as far as if it is a licensed one like a Disney, some of those have the night lights with them now, which is really cool for the kids room. So but if you, let's see, if you have a mess over here, but as you can see in this picture, it's probably not doing it justice here with my camera, but see how once you have it on, the light comes out, so it'll be like a little night light, and I think that's really cool. So so there's that. And then let's see, so like I said, high traffic areas, mud rooms, entryways, you could get it with or without the illumination if you wanted. And that this particular one is called Swivel. So that's the design of that one. And then this one, I'm not remembering what the design was on this one, but that was the other design. So then also next, so like I said, there was that. Now this one, this is the little one. This is, now they seem to call it on the spot. This one is a small on the go one that you can take. You can leave it in your car. A lot of people do that. Comes just in the little box. Now this comes with, this one is actually the marble one. Marble white it's called. And I just think that's so cute and so pretty. So this one, the same thing. It has a little fan in here. And then there's the back of it. Okay, now this has a USB. Okay, so the USB is, let's see if I could open it. But anyhow, it plugs into the USB. Now it does, so you have your plug here. This plugs into the bottom, and then that goes into the USB. So this is cute because you can hook this up if you wanted to. Say you're going somewhere with your laptop. You can travel with this and still have scent. And I think that's awesome. So you could bring it, hook it with your laptop, like I said, go into the, if you wanted to go sit somewhere and have some scent, or just have it on your desk, have it in your car, take it traveling with you if you want it in your suitcase or whatever, and bring it with you in your room. This one and the Scentsy Go. This one also. You can even travel with this one to take. I've taken this before to put in my hotel room, but this one is awesome too that you can take. I haven't gotten there yet, but so this is just a smaller one. It's really cute, and but the only thing is, like, what's that? Let me see if I have the piece. This doesn't come with the little plug or to where you hook the USB in. So this does not come with that. So many of us have a ton of these around the house. So you just have to find yours and use it, or get some extra ones. So I don't think that's too big of a deal because of this. And then this one, I have the cord too. This one did not come with a plug either. But okay, so back to what I was saying. So with this, you can put the pot in just like this. Okay, so there's no wrong way or right way to put the pot in these. Okay, and or you could put it in upside down like that. It doesn't matter. I like to put mine in like that. I feel like it stays better. But there's you're going to get scent throughout the whole thing. If you can see, it's all open, so the scent's going to disperse. So it's going to come up the sides, out the top, out the bottom, and it's going to do great. Okay, so there's that. That's one. And these come in different colors and shades and stuff like that. So you'll be able to check that out. Okay, now that's that. And then now, of course, this one only has one pod that you can fit in. The next thing is okay, so this is the on the go. This one, I don't have my other one that I wanted to share with you, which was this one. It's not the Scentsy Solid. This is just Solid. The one that I have is actually the Scentsy Go one that had the colors. And that one I like to travel around with me and take with me. You could put that one in your car. You could put this in your car. Okay, they just made this one a little bit smaller. Trying to see if I did put it around, but I thought I had it here with me. I might still have it in the camper. But anyhow, this fits into a cup holder. And this is the same concept, so they just made it smaller. Now, the one thing with this, I'll have to say, is it comes with the same thing, a USB plug. You know, you plug it in, have the USB, and then you need the plug if you wanted to plug it in to charge it. Now, the only thing is this new one that we have, because our other ones always had to be plugged in and recharged. This one has batteries, so you can actually, if you look, this is new, and you can put batteries in. This is the newest option that we have, because the other ones didn't have batteries, and this one now has batteries that you can use also. So you have two ways of using it. If you didn't wanted to put the batteries in and just use it that way, change out the batteries. You can also use the plug to plug it in and do the charging and all sorts of stuff there. So this has a, let me just see if it says, this is 4.5 inches tall. This is $35 and it's a 22-hour battery life. Okay, now that's approximately tested in the eco mode. Okay, just directly, I'm reading from Scentsy, so I give you the correct information. It has a standard mode for continuous fragrance and an eco mode for a lighter fragrance experience. So 2 AA batteries not included, and it has the USB alternative power cord. And so that's this. So now that you know that this is something new, it has batteries. Like I said, I do like the size. I love how it's smaller. The other one was like a little taller, kind of came up higher, which was fine. It seemed like thinner and higher. And then this is the same thing, has the fan inside, and you can put 1 or 2 pods in here. So it just depends. Apparently I have a lot of coconut lemongrass because I like to use these sitting outside. So, and then on this, it's hard to see on this one, but you just put the top back on. And then there is a little, let's see if I can show you with this dark color, a little notch right here that shows that you got it. Now, when you turn it, it kind of locks it into place, okay? And then there is, let's see, and then you have the modes right here. You're going to see, oh, wait, where did it go? La, 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 la. Let's see. Okay, I'm going backwards here. Okay, 1 line, and then there's 2 lines here. So the first line is there's an eco mode for lighter fragrance, and then there's a standard mode for continuous fragrance. So let's see. So once you turn it to the first line, it's going to show the little dot that it's on. Okay, and then there's your little USB. Now you can't even hear that. I'm putting it up here like you can hear this. That's on low, and then it's on high. So, and this is on the battery right now because I have the battery in, but you can see the light change to white. So, yeah, I'm trying to hear it, but it's not very loud at all. It's so nice. This would be great too for the bedroom. And then you just go ahead and turn it back off. That's your off button there. And make sure it's not on. And then that's it. And then that takes the top off that little knob right there. So when you're lined up with the little knob, that's where you turn it. Right there, it locks in. And or right to the zero button there. Okay, so that's the Scentsy Go. So that's what was new. And like I said, I hope they come out with different ones. Maybe these don't obviously have any LED lights or colors or anything that go with it, but if they have, maybe make one in a different color. Like I would like to see, I don't know, like a pink, of course, or some other colors that, you can get it different other than black. So there's that one. That one is called Scentsy Go, but I had a feeling they might be changing the name. I think they had it Scentsy Go, but they were going to change it to something else. And of course, I'm not recalling at the moment. But so there's that. This has batteries. This is great. That was a new feature, why they changed it and made it at a lower price point to make it more affordable, because the other one was $50. So, and then this one, the Scentsy Go Solid down here, that one is $45. That's a 10-hour battery life approximately in standard mode. It has a single fan mode for continuous fragrance. It's rechargeable with the USB cord. Okay, so this one here, but this one doesn't have any light either, no LED lights or anything like that. But these are great. I'm telling you, I love this. Okay, so because the one that I have in the camper, I use that one a lot, and seeing as I just got this, I could figure out where I'm going to use this more. So next is, so there's that. And then the other last couple things I wanted to tell you is this is the box it comes in. So these are the tabletop fan diffusers. Now this one is in Dashing Denim, and I have another one that I wanted to get because of course it's pink. So this one is called Burst. So I'm going to show you what they look like. And let's see. And then don't forget that they have little sayings in your boxes, and our mission statement and a little quote there is always in the boxes. And I just think they set up the boxes so cute. Love the pictures. So with that, so what this just comes out like this. You're going to, this also comes with the same thing, a USB plug or cord. It doesn't come with the plug, so none of these come with a plug, okay? And which it's not a deal breaker for me because, like I said, I have so many around the house that, you know, it's not hard to attach one with it. So now this one is really, really cute. So let's see. Dashing Denim. Yeah. This one I thought was real cute. So this is what it looks like. And it's just adorable. It has a pretty blue, white, and white color. I really, really like this. So this is what it looks like. And then on the back, it's going to have Scentsy there. There's your USB plug. And then a little power button it has right here. And then on the bottom, you can see the fan again. Same thing in the top. And I just think these are adorable. It feels like, almost looks like it's glass, but it doesn't seem like it's glass. It's like it's a plastic, it seems like. Of course, I could be wrong. But let's see what it says. So Dashing Denim, and the pink one is Burst, which I'm going to show you. And then Be Speckled is a new one. So this one is, let's see. Of course, it fits in any decor, flat surface, uses up to 2 Scentsy pods, and has the USB. So that's out of these 3 here. So, and I've got this one and this one I'm going to show you. This one I don't have. That's something new that they had where it had like different flowers on it. So that one's just a new one that they had out. But so with this, same thing. So you're going to take, let's see. So many things. Oops. So, like I said, scented beads, 1 or 2 pods. You're going to put 1 in there or 2. So it just depends on what you want to have in there. And then it's basically the same concept. You could probably put them in you could put them in upside down too. I guess it'll work that way too if you did it that way. But for these, I think it's better to put the regular way, right side up. I guess it doesn't matter, but whatever you like. The only one I like upside down is this one. But so that's how you do that. And then you basically, there's no light to these, so you just basically plug it in and put the power on, and then that's it. So that's really all you're going to do, because there's not any light. So this one, now this doesn't say, this one I think has to be plugged in. It's not rechargeable or anything because it needs to be like connected. So it's a tabletop one, and these are really pretty for your desk. If you wanted to have one in the office where you can have a little bit of scent, then you can use this, and it looks really pretty on like a desk in your office. Or now you probably want to use maybe 1 pod in a lighter scent, because if you are able to even have any scent, because it does give off a lot of scent with the fan, so as people are walking by, and some places, they don't let you have so much stuff, or too much scent coming out of your office, if you even have an office. If you're in a cubicle, who knows, forget it, you probably can't have much there, but this would be a good option if you're not allowed to have wax. So there's that one. And this one I want to I think I'm going to put this one in my camper because it kind of goes with my colors, blue in the camper. So I'll have to do that as like a little decor piece. I think that would be so cute. And then this one is the burst one. So I'm going to show you that. And let's see. Oh, actually, let's see. So this one, oh, let me make sure I didn't put that somewhere. Okay. This one is the pretty pink one that I like. And it just has just a cute little design. I think this is adorable. I love it. And there is the same concept, fan inside, see the bottom, and then it has nice little cushions on the bottoms of all the tabletop ones to put on there. And then it also has the USB and the plug. So I just think this one, I really like this one. It's so pretty, pink. Of course, I love pink. So, and the same concept, put the pods in, 1, 2, however many you want in there, and then you plug it in and you're good to go. So let me just see something though, because it said that there was a light, I think, on here. So you're going to get in your boxes instructions. So you can read it because it gives you a lot of information on here. It'll tell you the input, the power, and then it says 1 to 2 pods, connect the micro USB, which I know we know how to do that. But it says push and release the power button to turn on and off. This says there's an indicator light that will glow when the fan is on. So that's what I wanted to see, because if that's the case with these, I didn't realize the light. Let's see. Plug the USB in. And where'd my plug go? And then we'll check it out real quick here, okay? Let's see if I can plug this in. All right, here we go. So now we got that plugged in to my little plug. Aha! So there is a little light here. So that little light, so once you turn the power on, it's going to show you that it's on. Okay, so that's your indicator light. So it has the same also for this one too, the tabletop. So these, and then you turn it off and the light will go off. So this one also, the same thing, should have a little indicator light on it. Let's see, get that out. Yeah, it just is like built in, the indicator light, so you're not gonna obviously see it until you plug it in. See, it's built in. There you go. So there you have it. Now, with that being said, these are all our different diffusers that we have. And like I said, I have my other LED light one is a good one. So I wanted to show you with your fan diffusers and your air purifier, you have this compressed air, or you can get compressed air. What I like to do is, remember, these are like little fans. So, on any ceiling fan or regular box fan or whatever, you use it long enough, it gets dust all over the top of the blades. Box fan also, it gets dust on top of the, the front of the fan cover or whatever. And the blades, of course, get dusty. So you want to be able to clean them, right? So it's the same thing with these are little fans inside. So you want to clean them out. So in order to do that, I have some compressed air. And what you do is, if you notice that, they're dusty or whatever, because they will get a little dust in them if they're sitting out and stuff for a long time. You don't realize it. And then you just take your compressed air and you could spray it to clean them out. And that goes with any of these fan diffuser ones, okay, that you can use, even this one, so you just spray it, clean out all the dust, and keep them clean. This way it'll they will last longer, and it's like you're taking care of them. It's not much to do that, and it's maybe not that often that you're going to do that, but just know that you can have the compressed air for that, to do that. And I think that's a very good way to keep them working well. And there you have it. That was everything for the wall fan diffusers and the plug-in diffuser and the on-the-go. So hopefully that enlightened you on some information about those to decide what you would like to use for whatever you're looking for. So whether it's in your camper, in your car, traveling, in the suitcase to bring with you in the hotel room, and just all sorts of things. So with I wanted to just also share with you, the one that I did have was called Star, and the one that I do have in my camper is Swivel, but they do have some different ones here just to show you. It's hard to see because they're showing in like white. Let's see if it'll, but there is actually a gray one there. So these are the ones that are available. And then you have the other ones, the Scentsy Go here. And then this is the new linen air linen wall fan diffuser. So you can kind of see that's our brand new one that fits up to 4 pods, but that's in a different video. So just to kind of give you an idea of those things. And if I missed anything, I hope not. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. If you want to comment to let me know which ones you have, or which ones you would like to get, or what worked good for you. Maybe you use them in different spaces and so forth. But the wall fan one, also I like to use that one in back of the Christmas tree. So like these, this way I could put my very snowy spruce in it, and then this way it kind of smells like a real Christmas tree. That's like one of my favorite scents. Oh my goodness. So anyhow, that's that. There you go. Let me know if you have any questions, like I said. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And if you have already subscribed, then please give a thumbs up, and I would appreciate that. And that helps the channel move along. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and angel blessings. Have a great day. Bye.